So, are you ready to do the video? This is my editor today, guys. So, Evelyn, can you explain what people need to do, please?
I'm not filming. I just got out of the shower.
Oh, it's okay. At least you're clean.
I need you to like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and subscribe.
Perfect. Thank you. Hi guys, I just wanted to come on here and say thank you for all the well wishes and prayers. They are appreciated. I am doing better. I'm getting better every day, little by little. I was weeding in the garden for 10 minutes today. That's pretty good, considering I couldn't even be out there for a minute. So 10 minutes is pretty good. The doctor said 10 minutes a day, work my way up. But anyway, I wanted to give a special shout out to our neighbor Robin, who brought us a meal. It was a Mexican dish and it was really, really good. Everybody ate it and my husband loved it. He wanted you to know that he especially liked it. I just thank you all for being patient while I'm trying to heal, and we will continue to try to get updates up. My daughter's going to help me make some videos, but hopefully within the next couple weeks I will be doing it myself again. So stay tuned. Lots going on. The work hasn't stopped here just because my head, you just haven't been able to see as much of it, but hopefully that will all change soon. So thanks for watching, guys. I wanted to share this with you guys. This here may not look like much, but it is a trellis, obviously, and there's another one that matches it that we have on the other side of the house. It's not just any old trellis. It's actually original from the inn. It goes back to the Barton era. It can be seen in the t-shirt that we have. The Lemster Inn t-shirt actually has these in the photo. You see one about right here and one about right here. They were given to our neighbors back in the 1970s, and they had them in their barn and they had never used them, so they returned them here to the inn, and now we are reusing them. I'm going to be growing some morning glories up this one, so very excited to have them return to the inn. There's a lot of noise going on out here. What's going on out here?
My little crowbar thing.
What, honey?
My crowbar thing.
I don't know. I just heard a lot of noise. I wanted to come out here and find out what's going on.
Well, though I think that this is the most important job, the insurance company thinks the paint is more important. So I need to make some progress on that, and I'm gonna replace some of the rotten clapboards down here and then sand it and give it a quick paint job so I can get back to the real stuff.
Okay, babe. I won't keep you. I know you're busy. But we'll head out to the lake soon.
Yeah, it's hot.
I'll find your crowbar. Okay, so we are in the car and we are going on a field trip. I have Meme right here.
Hello.
And Evelyn. Ow! All right, well, we're heading somewhere down the road, and it's a beautiful day in New England, and I haven't talked to you guys in a while because of my head injury. I went to the doctors yesterday and they told me that I have post-concussion syndrome and it's just going to take some time. So anyway, that's that. But anyway, we are on a field trip. It's a hot day here in New England, and where would four ladies go on a hot day in New England? You guessed it. To the Franklin Pierce Homestead. That's right, you heard it right, Franklin Pierce Homestead. Cool. It should be nice and cool there.
The destination is on your left. Franklin Pierce Homestead.
And this is the house. Yeah, so I think it says parking right in there. So we have
The
arrived.
destination is on your left. Franklin Pierce Homestead.
Nice, beautiful. So this is the beautiful Franklin Pierce Homestead. He was, I believe, our 14th president. Don't quote me. I'm not a history major. I didn't major in anything. But this is where I believe he grew up. This is his homestead. We're here because I was told by many people that we need to come here because there is a ballroom here. And that way we can kind of look at it and get an idea, because I'm sure it's similar to the one at our inn. Look at all the timber framing and all the beams. It's beautiful. Well, we couldn't take pictures inside the mansion. Here are some postcards that I bought just to kind of give you an idea. And actually, these look older. I feel like more work and different things have been done since. But this is the dance hall. It looks nothing like our dance hall. Beautiful, but not anything like our dance hall. But the fascinating stuff, like I said, to me, was all the stenciling. And I don't know how much help you can see here. They've got the color blocked out by stenciling and stenciling across. This room, I don't know if you can see the stenciling here, and how the walls, it's almost like a wash. You know, the paint is like a wash. So, anyway. But one thing I did see is that there is a similarity between here in the tavern, the stenciling. This clearly is stenciling. It's hard to see. There's some kind of sizing or wash that they put over it in order to put this wallpaper on. This wallpaper is from the 1920s. So this was here, and then they papered over it. But I'm not sure as far as like the designs, the colors and so forth, but you can see right in here really well. Let me see if I can zoom in. You can clearly see there is a design here, and there is a line here, and there is a line here, and there is a line here, and there is color. Let me zoom back out, sorry. As you can see, the color, there's color underneath that white. What's interesting about that color is from the Franklin Pierce house, they also had a very similar color. It looked kind of mauve-y like that, but it ended up being almost not almost, it was a bright orange. And there was an itinerant, what I was told, itinerant stenciler that would go around and stencil, you know, for hire. And that was only, Hillsborough is only 20 miles from our inn. I mean, literally right down the road. You go straight right down the road. But if you look, I mean, this room is clearly stenciled. And I really want to investigate this further and find out what else is underneath here and how am I going to be able to restore this, because there's no way that I could in my right mind take this plaster down when there's clearly 1,700 stenciling here. I don't know who I would talk to about restoring it. I don't know how we'd go about doing it, but something definitely has to be done when we redo this room. When this room becomes something that we are working on, the stenciling is priority for sure. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys, but this is another project that's, you know, here waiting for us to save, because I bet it's amazing. I know the Franklin Pierce stenciling was amazing. All right, I have a sponge that has warm water with a little bit of mild soap. I don't know if I should be doing this or not, but I tried over another spot over here and the white stuff came off. So I'm trying to see if I can wipe off a little bit on one of these spots to see if we can see what's underneath it. I don't want to wash anything off, but I'm going to try and see if something reveals itself, which it looks like it's starting to. I'm not pushing hard. I just want to kind of see what there's to see. And clearly there's something to see here. This is pretty dang cool. Looks like there's maybe a vine of some sort. I don't want to lose any of the detail, but this is I think some kind of sizing for the wallpaper that was put up here in the 1920s. It looks like it could come off. So there is clearly stenciling here, and I don't want to ruin it, but I want you to see there's something going on here. There's something here. There are many cool things about living out in the country, and one of them is getting to see a lot of wildlife. You know, you're living in the middle of the woods, so you're living around a lot of different animals that you wouldn't normally see if you were living more in a city area. But today, we discovered a little pack of baby raccoons. And actually, Evelyn and I saw them a couple days ago, alone without their mommy the other day. And I just thought, well, mommy's not around. But here they are in our yard without mommy around a couple days later. And that means they're probably orphaned. Let me see if I can find them. I'll show you. Hold on. They're really hiding well inside the grass. You can't even see them. They're like, oh, there they are. Here they are. Can you see them? They're all kind of tucked down together. Give them a little bit of a apple. Hi, babies. Hello. Say hello. I hope you guys have a good night. I called the wildlife game, New Hampshire Wildlife Preserve. Forget what the name of it is. Of course, they're not open because I hate the idea of these guys being left out here to themselves, because there are predators that will get them, and I just can't bear to think that these beautiful little baby raccoons are going to be coyote food. I hope that they're safe here tonight. They're really adorable. Good night, babies. Good night. Where's the other one's gone? So apparently they're back, guys. And they're little. They're really, really little.
There's several of them.
There's like
Hopefully
5, I
they're
think.
not in the garden. They didn't get underneath the fence.
They might have. I mean, how else? Look at it. Must be going underneath it. You see them underneath?
No.
Because they all came across. They must be going somewhere. Maybe they're just going to hide out in the fence area.
They're just in the bushes there.
All right, well, I'm going to have to call the Fish and Game people again tomorrow and tell them that they came back because they're going to want to catch them. I didn't even eat it.
Yeah.
The coyote will come and eat it.
Get this little guy.